the depression. That's right. I could feel it when I walked in here, that air of I just dragged myself out of the bed, and now you can just feel my neuroses and anxiety as I sit here in this audience. That's what I got from you guys. But so then let's give it up for psych meds. Yeah. Better living through chemistry. Yeah. But sometimes that's not enough, and you have to take the doctor's suggestions and exercise. I don't care for that. I've tried though. I tried running. First I tried running inside on the treadmill, and I'm thinking, okay, this will be good because you have to keep your mind on the task at hand or else there could be problems. So I'm running, and then my mind starts to wander, and next thing you know, you end up falling and shooting across the room, and your son uses a video of this in order to launch himself to YouTube stardom. This is not a good plan. So then I tried running outside. And I did this one time, you guys. One time and that's it. But I start off through the woods thinking, oh, I look like some sort of wood nymph running through the woods. The delusions of adequacy, complete. And then as you go along, once again, oh no, those thoughts, those depressive thoughts just start going. And as you're running, you get slower and slower until you're just wandering aimlessly through the woods, and eventually you just got to find someplace and sit down. And just, you guys, oh my goodness, you're just on some sort of stump somewhere, and you think, how'd I get here? Did I even bring my cell phone? I don't think I did. I'll just have to sit here all night. It doesn't matter anyway, does it? So, that's why I don't run anymore. Heck with that business. Heck with that business. But I recently got a new doctor. Not a new psych doctor, but a new regular doctor. I didn't mean to. My doctor died, and so they just assigned me a new guy. And so there I am, sitting up on the table as you do, waiting for the doctor to come in, and in walks the hottest doctor I have ever seen in my entire life. This guy is pretty. He is so pretty, you guys. And he dresses beautifully, like he just took his clothes right out of like a fashion magazine, and that's what he's wearing. And then he speaks. He says, "So Sonja, what am I seeing you for today?" Breast exam. I think I felt alone. Nothing? How about the other side? Oh, goodness. Women's health, though. Women's health care has some crazy stuff in it. Like, in the early 1900s, there was a condition that women would get diagnosed with called hysteria. Have any of you heard of hysteria? This is the weirdest thing. People would be diagnosed with hysteria for having insomnia, cramps, the tendency to cause trouble. The kicker with hysteria, though, is the cure. The cure is an orgasm. So people go to their doctors to have them cure whatever's ailing them, and that's how they get better, apparently. At some point along there, a rather ingenious or maybe just lazy doctor decided that he could help so many more women if he just had a mechanical advantage. Thus the vibrator was born. The vibrator's come a long way since then, though, right? There is an app that you can download to turn your phone into a vibrator. This is actually a real thing. I was reading the reviews on it, and people agree that it works and it's great, but you really need a waterproof case. God, that hot doctor, though. I can't get him out of my head, you guys. This guy is so pretty. The next time I go in, and he asks me, "So Sonja, What can I help you with today? I'm going to say insomnia, fatigue, the tendency to cause trouble. So, while we're here thinking about lady parts, it has been almost 2 weeks, you guys, since the inauguration. And I don't know about you ladies, but I have yet to have my pussy grabbed. And I don't know if I should be offended by this yet or not. I mean, what's wrong with my pussy? Why hasn't it been grabbed? I take really good care of it. I do think I have a pretty grabbable pussy. But that's really not my favorite thing, is just drive-by grabbings of the pussy. So I'm thinking, well, maybe I need to come up with some defenses just for when this does occur. So I've come up with some really good ninja moves. So you gotta deflect. And then, oh wait, there was a sneak attack from underneath. You gotta be really careful about those. And this might not be enough. So we need a biological warfare in here. So women, bear with me. What we've got to do is just completely stop using feminine hygiene products. No tampons or pads or cups or none of it. This will really only protect you personally for 1 week out of the month, but men won't know which one this is. And so the more men that are walking around with Macbeth hands, they might start rethinking this a little bit. Maybe. These are things you got to think about. Questions that have to be answered. Oh, goodness. But maybe, just maybe, the pussy grabbing mandate is not just for men. Maybe women get to grab pussies too. I mean, hey, that's just fair, right? So, I don't really know how to grab a pussy though. I mean, do I just like walk by and give it a little pat like a dog? Or do I just go in all full hog and grab a whole big hunkin' hunk of pussy here? Just go for it, right? I don't know. I don't know how to do this. We gotta think about that. But, I would think women get to grab pussies. That just makes more sense. But if we do we only get to grab 78% the amount of pussies that the men get to grab? On that? Is it 10 a week, a day, a month? I don't know. And if we only get 78% as much, do we have to deduct the number of times we grab our own pussy from that allotment? Because if so, we're going to have to really kind of manage that. These are questions that have to be answered. Thank you guys. Have a good night.